Quite interesting, Kanishka, because the biggest headline was the tariff, and it did impact the movement on the crude oil prices as well, because I remember back on Friday, there was almost a 4%, I beg your pardon, decline when it comes to the crude prices. But given the softer note of Donald Trump, we are seeing a bit of an inch up in the crude oil prices. And as of now, Brent is trading at $64 per barrel mark, while WTI crude is close to that $60 and $62 per barrel mark. So a bit of an inch up, almost a 1.5% of uptick is what we are getting to see when it comes to the crude oil prices, definitely rebounding from the 5-month low for itself. But yes, the tensions are boiling across the Pakistan and Afghanistan border now, because 15 Pakistani soldiers were killed after Taliban forces hit back in Helmand following Pakistan's airstrike in Kabul and Paktika. Now both sides are trading deadly fire, claiming heavy casualties, and captured the post. Now Islamabad says it's destroyed Taliban camps, and Kabul insists that it achieved its objective. Now 3 explosions rocked Kabul and Paktika as Taliban accused Pakistan of violating sovereignty. Now meanwhile, Qatar, Saudi Arabia and Iran are urging restraint, offering mediation to prevent a wider regional flare-up. So that's the latest that we are getting to here on that front. But Times Network's Srinjoy Chaudhary joins in with more details on this one. Srinjoy.
Yes, this would have been very unexpected just a little while ago. Let's not forget when the Taliban came back, defeating the previous government, it was the Pakistani armed forces that supported it. But over a period of time, the Afghans are very, very unhappy that the Pakistanis have been treating it like a colony almost, which is why these problems have been happening. Then, of course, there is the issue of the Tehreek-e-Taliban. The Tehreek-e-Taliban has its support in Afghanistan. They operate out of Afghanistan and they hit targets in Pakistan. So that is causing trouble. And the most important thing is the bombing of Kabul. It's almost hard to believe that here is a country that actually bombs a capital of another country, and this is really an undeclared war. Because how different is it than the fight between, let's say, Russia and Ukraine? The Russians have been bombing Kiev, for instance. Now, if a capital has been bombed, it's much more serious than a border clash. So these are things that have to be kept in mind. Now, yes, there is international pressure. There are countries which are saying that, look here, let's not start another war. Let's find a solution. Now, whether Pakistan will actually go ahead and do it, we do not know. Because these border clashes that you've talked about, quite rightly too, have been spreading. There have been several border clashes. And as a result, in that hilly area in Northwest Frontier Province and southern Afghanistan border, these clashes have been going on for a bit. Now Pakistan also has problems because apart from the trouble with the Taliban, they have problems to deal with in Balochistan with 2 insurgent groups very active there. There is also the Tehreek-e-Taliban in the Northwest Frontier Province, now called Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So there is internal problems and now border clashes with the Afghans. And this is not a happy situation.
All right, thank you, sir, for that update and that perspective as far as Afghanistan and Pakistan border tensions are concerned. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right, then we'll move on and get you some more updates.